This video shows a holiday performance by staff at a Russian prison. The man on stage is a medic who's been identified by former Ukrainian prisoners of war. They had a nickname for him, Dr. Evil.
It's 100% him. I would never have guessed that's what he looks like, but it's 1,000,000% his voice.
That's his voice, his ugly face, it's an ugly character.
After speaking with more than 100 former POWs, RFERL's Ukrainian Service investigative unit, Schemes, has unmasked Dr. Evil and identified him as Ilya Sorokin. In an award-winning investigation conducted jointly with the Organized Crime and Corruption Reporting Project, POWs described the sadistic treatment they endured at Corrective Colony No. 10 in Russia's Mordovia region.
He's there, the bastard, getting aesthetic pleasure from the fact that you're crouching in front of him on all fours. He kicks you between your legs, in the solar plexus, in the liver, hits you with a rubber baton, shocks you with a stun gun. And he also says that people like us should be subjected to genocide.
Pavlo Afisov returned home in a prisoner exchange in 2024. He was captured during the Russian siege of Mariupol and says he endured months of torture.
I didn't count the blows, I tried not to scream, but after the 10th or 12th blow, I had no strength left. They kept beating me, saying, "This is for Mariupol."
Oleksandr Savov, a Ukrainian Marine infantry officer, spent 6 months in the prison colony. He never forgot his first encounter with Sorroken and gave him another nickname.
He stops me. I see he's in a white coat. I think he's a doctor. I told him I suspect I have tuberculosis, and he says, "What do you shout?" I didn't understand. It was my first time there. And he gives me an electric shock. I stand silent. Again he says, "What do you shout?" And he shocks me again. I'm looking at him. He's in a white coat like a doctor, so why is he so cruel? It was only later that I found out this was Dr. Shocker.
When Savov returned to Ukraine in a prisoner exchange in March, he was suffering from tuberculosis, skin disease, and problems with his lymphatic system. He died on November 16th. To help identify Sorroken, Schemes analyzed public photos and videos from events held by the Mordovia branch of Russia's Federal Penitentiary Service. Online, Sorroken presents himself as a regular family man with 2 daughters. His social media pages showcase Soviet uniforms, Victory Day parades, Z symbols, and full support for Russia's war in Ukraine. RFERL contacted Sorroken by phone.
Алло, Илья, добрый день. Меня зовут Ольга, я журналистка «Радио Свобода». Я хотела вас спросить, военнослужащие Украины, которые возвращаются с плена, с территории России, которые пребывали на территории колонии номер 10, указывают вас как на человека, который их пытал, бил.
Такого быть не может, я там не работаю.
Вы не работаете.
The European Union sanctioned Sorroken in October, citing inhumane and degrading treatment of prisoners of war.
Torture with electric shock, standing still for 18 hours a day. They have horrific wounds down to the bone that are festering. All the conditions in which they are kept throughout the day are aimed at destroying their health, at destroying their personality.
At the end of 2024, Sorroken was drafted into the Russian military. He goes by the call sign Doctor and is believed to be serving in a logistics unit.